Eddie, all kinds of hype going on here with this BC team this season. They're hosting the Grey Cup in British Columbia, one of the better teams power rated going into this season. But I decided to select this game here for WagerTalk today for one main reason, and that's because we have an old-fashioned handicapping trick, the theory that a lot of people use, and it's the injured player theory, the suspended player theory, if you will. And that's really what this Toronto Argonauts team is dealing with. But it's not a short-term injury or suspension. This is 9 games. Chad Kelly has been suspended from the Argos for 9 games after inappropriate conduct behind the scenes. We won't get too far into that. But I think Cameron Dukes is definitely a quarterback that can still work with this Toronto offense. And they have so many guys that can make plays. Grant. They've got Devarius Daniels. They've got Rasheed Bailey. They picked up all kinds of nice receivers. They have one of the best offensive lines in the league. They did lose 2 running backs in the offseason, but they go ahead and pick up Kadeem Carey from the Calgary Stampeders. Then you look at this team defensively. They had the 3rd best defense in the league as far as points against. Throw in the fact this is a home game. Even though BC has the talent, they've got the quarterback play, they've got the speed, they do have a defense that can definitely pressure you. To me, is one of those angles where you have to bet the team that has the missing key player. There's been a market overreaction here. You look at last year's line, it was totally different. And I understand in the CFL, quarterback depth, it's just not there like other leagues. But this is a massive overreaction. I saw some books, guys, and this is like, there's so many books out there these days. I saw one that opened 8.5 on this. Then we saw 7.5, 7, 6, 6.5. Here we are. Most books now 5.5. So I still like it, but I'm not quite sure if it'll make the client card because of the drop in this. A deal for 30 days. Promo code CFL30 takes $40 off a 30-day pass, making it just $89. That's CFL30. And the way I operate is I'll have some plays I release early in the week, and then some plays that are going to come out closer to game time. So again, like I mentioned a few minutes ago, it truly does pay to sign up. You don't have to be with me for the whole season, but to be with me on a week-to-week basis to get those plays, get the best numbers possible is a huge key. And for the full season, AMCFL takes $100 off, $349, making it $249 for the entire season. And guys, this is a long season. The CFL is 21 weeks. You know, if you're invested in this, you're getting quite the investment here. You're with it for several months. But it also means if you have win totals or future bets, you're holding on to those for quite some